Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to draw One Punch Man, Saitama from One Punch Man. So what I'm going to do is get you to find the middle of your page. Again, you can draw a pencil line down here if you wanted to keep things more even on both sides, because we're going to do his face close up, right? So you can draw a line if you want, but not necessary. You can just follow along like this. So you can find the middle, and we're going to start with his chin. So we're going to come down nearly right to the bottom of our page, and we're going to draw just a line for his chin, just there. Yeah, that's his chin. So it's really close up. And then this comes up towards his jaw on the right, and then the other side comes up this direction. So you're making a sort of a V shape. Now, so this comes up to his jawbone on both sides, and then it continues up the side of his head. So we go up, keep going, right up the side of his head like that. And then on the other side, we go up as well, the side of his head. So there you have that general shape for his face. So chin, jaw, side of his head, and we've ears here. So then to do the ear, you just draw a curved line there, like that. It's like a hook, and then it comes down just like that. We do the same on the other side. So we just curve up and around, and then back down towards the earlobe, and they'll line up with each other. Yeah, so this you'll come across, and just to figure out where to go, about there, and we'll curve up like that. Okay, in there then we have the lines for the bones and ligaments in the ear. So just like little shapes like this, curvy lines. So like it's like pi, you know, the math symbol. And then we have another one here, a curved line here, and maybe one here. Just shapes for ears, and you can just go over to the other side and do the exact same thing. So another one here. Doesn't have to be the exact same, of course. Maybe one there, and earlobe there, and then that one there. Just shapes for the ears. Now we can go up and do his head, his bald head. So it comes up from the top side of each ear. So it curves up this side all the way. And you can do the same on the other side, or you can keep going around. But just to keep things symmetrical, it's probably good to do one side at a time. And then you join them with a sort of a bump. So we go up and around. Keep going. Just like that. So that's the shape for his head. So now we're going to come down. Now usually the eyes would be halfway here, but because of the way he's drawn in this picture, the eyes are actually lower down. So they come in here. That's where his eyes are, right? So we're going to start with his eyebrows. So they're like two Nike ticks, sort of. So you just find your middle, and it's just here where the earlobes are, and you're just going to do a line down like that, and then another one up like that. See, that's sort of a tick. And then we do the same on the other side. So you're going to come over a little bit, line down, and then up this way, just like that. Right, so then we can start his eyes. So they're just underneath his eyebrows. So we have a line there, and then it curves up towards the ear there. Then we have the bottom part, comes down. They're quite pointy near the edges. And then this comes back in there. And as well, you can see a thin line just comes down on this side of his eye, just there. Then we can draw in his iris. So it's just a curved line that way. And then a black dot in the middle. Now we can go over and we can do the same on the other eye. So we just do a line that comes up, touches the eyebrow, and then goes this way, becomes quite sharp, comes back down, and then in this way. And then we can draw in the iris, curved line, and then the pupil, just like that. And then again, there's like a thin sort of anime style line that comes down this side of his eye. Just like that. Now if you want, you can make those eyebrows thicker just where they join the eyelids if you'd like, and they taper off and come thinner at the ends. But you don't have to, you can just leave it like that. Now so we'll do his nose. So his nose comes down from this line for his eyebrow. So first we do a bump like that. And then it becomes a sort of a V shape. And then it goes straight down. And it's sort of off to the left. So if you had your middle line, the nose line will be over to the left of it a bit. And then we have just a V for the nose under there. And then down a bit from that we have just a simple line for his mouth. And there's two little lines just on the edges of there, like that. And there's a line for his chin, just underneath there. And then that's basically his face. We could just maybe touch up make his eyebrows a bit longer, more pointier if I can. And that's his face. Of course, in the drawing, there's like shadows under his eye and things like that, but you could do that with pencil, or if you were coloring, you could do a darker shade of skin. But we're just doing a line drawn, so we'll keep going. So we'll do, right, so his neck, and he's wearing a cape. So just down from this ear, we're going to go down this way. And this one goes all the way down, curves around like that, and it goes off the bottom of my page. But if you had room, you can keep going around. So imagine it keeps going around. It comes back up this side, like that. And then in there you have the lines for his neck and his collarbone. So one follows his jaw that side, one follows his jaw that side. And then we have another one here, another one there, and then the sort of V for his clavicle there, just like that. Now, so we will go over to his cape on this side, and then we have his fist, a small fist here, right? His red fist, characteristic red fist. So we'll do the rest of his cape first, and his body, and then his fist here. So we do a curved line down there, follows this one, the exact same, and then this one goes back in and touches his face. So now his cape, so we do a line down there. So these are those black buttons that attach his cape to his costume. Right, so a line curves down around that, just like that. It's like a little hook, see that? And then this, of course, comes back up. So this is going around the black button that holds his cape onto his costume. And then this goes all the way. So his cape is like up in the air behind his head, like in the wind, so he's like flying towards an opponent, about to serious punch him. And then we have another fold line just here, goes up by the ear, back to the head, and then in there you have that black button, so it's kind of a skinny circle. Just little fold lines in there for his clothes, and another one there, comes back up and touches his ear, like that. And there's some little smaller fold lines up here. Right, so his red fist is just on this side, so it comes out from the cape. So it's his face is close up on us, but his fist is further away. It's behind, like. So what we're going to start doing is now just the end of his glove. So it comes up and around like that, like a little hook. See there? And it lines up with his ear there, if you can see. And now this part joins his thumb. So we have a curve there. It comes up like that. So his fist is like clenched, you know. We can see the knuckles. So the thumb comes up there. And then comes down. And then we have 4 fingers all in a row here. Okay, so all you have to do for this is just do one top of one knuckle, another one there, top of a knuckle here, and then the smallest one just here, and this one comes down then just like that. So we have the thumb and then 1, 2, 3, 4 bumps that go down diagonally this way. So now we'll do the knuckles on the bottom here, so we'll join them together, so I'll line that way. And then the first knuckle, second knuckle, third, fourth. So these are just a series of bumps. And then we go back this way towards his cape for the end of the glove. And we can just join those together with some lines to show his arm. Now we have lines for his fingers in here. So we have one here, one there, another one here, and then a curved line for a fold in the glove here, and another one just there, just underneath that thumb. Could probably make this a bit wider actually. Looks a bit weird. And then just a couple of lines for knuckles, one there, maybe one here. And then we'll keep this one going down. We'll actually finish that one to finish the fist, close it out. Just like that. Good, so that's his fist. And then we'll just draw a line to close off his chest here from the cape. And then we'll go do the cape on this side. So we'll do a line down there, just underneath the ear. Another one comes up that way. And then this one follows around the back of his head, just to there. Now we have just some faux lines for his cape, just going this direction. And then again we have that button that's attaching his cape to his costume, and a bigger round circle. So bigger there, bigger than that one, see? Because this shoulder of his is closer to us. And then of course we have the lines for the cape that go up this way. They're going off the page, right off the page, so this is all cape all here. So you just need to add some faux lines for that, that's all. We have some up here, off the page, and then some sort of normal little faux lines there like that. And I think there's a big black shadow in here actually, so I'll just draw that a line there, and then a line here. And then in here is a real dark black part. I'll just color that in quick. So again, feel free to slow this down, and in the settings you can just select speed, or you can use the space bar to just play, pause, click play, click pause if it's too fast. And of course you can use a pencil if you'd like, no problem. So that's like a black shadow just in his cape there. And let me see, what else? Some lines there. There's one line here. And then there's just lines for his arm under here. Forgot those. One. Going off that way. Another one this way. I might. Do I have time? 50. Yeah, I'll color his fist. Might as well. One punch. I can't wait for the next series, season 3. It's going to be so good. I think his eyes are brown. I wonder if I should color in his eyes brown. I think they're brown. We'll go brown, yeah. I'll just, well, there's not a lot of room to color them brown, but we'll leave little white dots for shines. Just there. Maybe some yellow on his costume. Just do it quick. Why not, huh? Here. Yeah. I think that should be enough. Just do some shadow lines for shadow on those buttons. And there you go. That's Saitama from One Punch Man. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.